On Daf 53 of Yoma, we get this very bizarre passage. What's going on? We're talking about the prayers that the head priest makes in the temple on Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the year. So it's only a few minutes that he's got to be making these prayers because the Kohen Gadol, the head priest, often didn't come out alive from this experience and didn't want to freak people out. They didn't be in there too long. So he makes this very quick prayer, and he prays for all the things you'd expect. The nation should be strong and secure and healthy and all of that. But then there's this very bizarre prayer that some say he adds. God, please don't listen to the prayers of travelers. Please don't listen to the prayers of travelers. You're asking God not to listen to prayers? What a bizarre thing to ask for. Why would we do that? And it gives a story of Rav Hanina ben Dosa. I love Rav Hanina ben Dosa stories. So Rav Hanina ben Dosa is traveling on the road, and it's raining, and he's getting all wet, and he says to God, God, what's going on here? The entire world is happy. They're getting their rain. It's good for their fields. But Hanina's miserable. I'm getting all wet. And immediately the rain stops. And then he gets home, and he's comfortable, and he says to God, God, Hanina's happy. I am home, comfortable in my house, and all the world is miserable because they have no rain for their fields. And immediately it starts to rain again. And they say, like, such is the power of Rav Hanina ben Dosa that, his prayers are listened to above the prayers of the Kohen Gadol. So even though the Kohen Gadol is saying, please don't listen to these prayers of travelers, nonetheless, what Hanina needs, Hanina gets. But it just comes to show us that sometimes we have outliers, people who have desires for themselves that are going to be different than what is good for the general group. And it's kind of like saying, okay, like if somebody has a specific need and that need contradicts what is good for the rest of the nation, then God, please don't listen to their prayer over the prayers of everybody else. So here we're at a time in the winter when they're praying for rain, but there are people on the road, they don't want the rain, they're miserable. So they say, no, God, please don't let the rain fall. So we get two contradictory prayers. So what the Kohen Gadol is saying is, please look out for the welfare of the people in general. And if there are people who have specific needs that contradict the welfare of the general, then God, please ignore their prayers. And sometimes apparently it works, but sometimes when you get someone who's very powerful, like Rav Hanina ben Dosa, even the Kohen Gadol's prayers, along with the entire nation, fall short of his own.